Okay, it's me again, describing in my investigations once again the wonderful world of words and how we sometimes get a little out of hand, including myself. I created a video of this before, I'm just recreating it. But this is Mr. Carrots. This guy is in the law library in U.S. District Court of Puerto Rico, Mr. Garcia. This is the guy that would come around and make jokes about, because I used to like eating carrots. So this video is going to be short, I'm not going to make it that long. I used to love eating carrots. Apparently I have a horse tendency. The thing is, he would always turn my carrot eating diet into a homosexual craving. Always making fun. Again, Mr. Garcia at the law library. If you're listening, hey buddy, how you doing? But again, I'm very raw, to the point, and honestly, I don't care. If you don't care about me, why should I care about you? Let's just put it that way. And I'm not trying to be hurtful, but I'm trying to be transparent. I'm trying to be real, raw, to the point in describing that wonderful and magical workplace that nobody ever does anything wrong. I wish I had the voice of a girl to say it more in a girlish way. The point is, again, there's so many things I can keep bringing up and up and up and up and up. I know that he will come to our area, and the other computer guys know this. Again, the other computer guys know this. They're witnesses. How this guy would always convert my diet into, hey man, be careful with them carrots. Be careful where you stick them carrots. There's a lot of people around here that like that. And obviously he made fun of one of the programmers that's gay. He made fun of judges that also belong to this community. Now, isn't that wonderful, people? Isn't it wonderful that you go to work and everybody speaks something that maybe they shouldn't, but only a few of them, only the tiniest of the tiny get in trouble. Everybody else, they have a lot of freedom of speech. And that has always been something that I never quite understood. I always thought we do have freedom of speech. And honestly, it didn't really bother me that much that he came around with the carrot jokes. It's how men usually speak anyway. We guys just joke around, even if it's harsh. But unfortunately, because we now work with women in the gay community, we have to be extra non-man, so that they feel well, or they feel safe, or they feel included, which again, to me, it's a load of crap. Because they too use their language in grotesque ways. The programmer curses all the time. Women are always cursing. Believe me, there's no need to protect anybody from safety concerns. But Me Too does not take that into account. Me Too are a bunch of idiot jackasses that don't realize that the people they protect, in this case women, are worst in today's society. Way worse than men. Like I mentioned before on another video that I posted, which is Candace Owens' video. She was very truthful on that. Yeah, women are perverts too. And very perverted. I mean, just the other day, I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it. I was going to the mall, and this girl, I don't think she was from here, because she was just showing too much. I mean, she showed so much that all she had to do was, show hair, because her behind was just out. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, God. Yeah, Me Too. This is what you're protecting. Sluts and whores. That's what you're protecting, really. And I know this does not apply to all women, but please, use intelligence. The point again is, and this is something I want to say also to the gay community. Look, I don't hate you guys. My sister's gay. I don't like her gayness, just like she does not like my Christianity. We're not supposed to like each other's anything. We're just supposed to tolerate it. We're supposed to, hey, I respect you, you respect me. That's how it should be. But let me make one thing clear also to the gay community. Most people don't really like you, unfortunately, I don't say this with a glee. I don't say this happily, whatever. I don't like that behavior. But if you're a human being, I will treat you like a human being, and I will love you like a human being. I mean, there was this one gay guy at work, my part-time job, besides the stock market. One day he had an accident. And, the poor guy, he dropped a bunch of things. He got very emotional. He's very gay. He's loquita, what they call loquita, very resembling a female, which to me is not the FAG, HR thinks that, or the interpreters, conclude that. To me, that's not the FAG. It's just the queer. Well, this guy, he started crying, and I fell for him. I actually wanted to hug him, but I don't know him that much. I don't know him that much to go up to him and give him a hug and tell him, hey, don't worry, man, keep going on. This happens to everybody, because it does. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, I didn't do that because, again, I don't know him that much. I don't want him to freak out or, blah, blah, We live in a hypersensitive world where anything triggers anybody, so I'm just keeping away from being a nice guy. I don't want to be a nice guy anymore because it gets you in trouble. And yes, I can also have strong language, just like everybody else, like Mr. Carrots here. Mr. Garcia, again, at the U.S. District Court of Puerto Rico. But once again, gay community, most people don't like you. And I know that because they say it. In probation and in U.S. District, almost everybody has something to say about you guys. But here's some advice to you. Ignore them. You don't have to. You don't have to have people's approval to be you or to be yourself. I myself do not have to have your approval to have my own religious beliefs, and neither does anybody else. So again, ignore people. If you know that people don't like you for being gay, ignore them. Guess what? Everybody else is also hated for being of a different group. Sink that into your head. Sink that into your head. Don't hurt yourself because idiots don't like you. Because of that. I personally don't like the behavior. It's not that I don't like you as a human being. I love humans, Again, that's what the Bible teaches me. To love humanity. If Christ died for humanity, to save humanity, it's because, again, God loves the human race that he created. Only that he hates some certain behaviors that we practice. That's clear in the Bible. God does not like homosexuality, the practice of it. God does not like adultery. God does not like fornication. God does not like bestiality. Again, it applies to everybody. Straight, non-straight, etc. So don't think it's phobia against you. No, God is clear on his moral values. But again, don't let others bully you into you deleting yourself or removing yourself from the face of the earth. Don't do that. Don't be, that's stupidity from your part when you do that. No, don't do that. Just ignore them. Just like I ignore people when they criticize my religion. I mean, I've had to do that a lot. I mean, there's this lady up in probation. She was always criticizing my religion. I ignored her. I did mention it to HR at one point, but again, it's no big deal. We have, in my opinion, we have freedom of speech. And she was just exercising her freedom of speech. I did not feel unsafe, or I did not feel threatened. No, that's weak-minded people that do that. Weak-minded people reach that conclusion. And that's what today's society is pushing for. The oligarchs above the federal system that controls the federal system, all three branches, they want us divided, and they want to create a world where we stop interacting, where we start hating each other, where we start accusing each other of this or that. They want us divided. That's what they want, and they're doing a good job at that. So they've weaponized Me Too, they've weaponized feminism, they've weaponized everything to create that environment, and that's the environment we live in today. But again, gay community, don't just ignore people. This is the same thing I would tell my sister. I don't agree with her lifestyle, just like she doesn't agree with my lifestyle. But we're not supposed to agree with everybody's lifestyle. We're just supposed to respect it, period. And don't take other people's comments too serious, because they're just comments, they're just words in the air. So again, for Mr. Garcia, hey, remember all those words? Yeah, we can all do better. We can all do better. He without sin cast the first stone. And there's nobody there, including the judge, Arias. No, you guys don't have, the morals to lift up a stone and cast it at anybody. And that's what you guys did to me, unfortunately. That's why I still consider you guys a bunch of pigs in this sense. A bunch of pigs. Well, till next time.